Is Harry Styles the ideal pop star, according to a love letter to him? It's important to look back at Harry Styles' first X Factor audition to get an idea of how far his personal brand has come in his 13 years of fame. At the time, Styles was a 16-year-old with a fresh face working part-time at a bakery close to his home in the quaint Cheshire town of Holmes Chapel. He looked like an in-betweener taking baby steps toward indie sleaze while donning a hoodie, a plunging white t-shirt, and a gray neck scarf. He was the student that everyone at school predicted would become famous one day. He gave his mother a cheek kiss as she grinned encouragingly. Simon Cowell, the head judge at the time, interrupted Harry's mediocre performance of Train's Hey Soul Sister and instructed him to start over. He then chose to perform Isn't She Lovely by Stevie Wonder a cappella in a moving manner. The audience immediately fell madly in love with Harry, establishing all of their future expectations for him. Since then, they have continued to grow enormously, making a sweet youngster with curly hair who once discussed the northern region's love of Viennese whirls on television one of the key indicators of 21st century taste. Starting tonight, Styles will perform at Wembley Stadium for 4 nights as part of his Love on Tour, delighting 360,000 adoring spectators with his easy charm. Harry's House, his third solo release, won the 2023 Grammy for Album of the Year. The personification of worldwide stardom is the man who once required 4 friends to finish second behind Matt Cardle in an ITV talent competition. Harry Styles is a pop star in the 1970s pin-up meaning of the term. He creates incredibly appealing music that would fit in with ease in any era after then. He made his debut in One Direction, the sloppy boy band made up of 5 suburban teenagers who channeled some of the old Bay City Rollers' enthusiasm into a contemporary Beatlemania, influenced by the obligatory modern fervor sparked by K-pop. One of the band members recently told me a tale about having to sneak out of a New York hotel's rear entrance because they deemed themselves a security risk by turning down Donald Trump's invitation to see his daughter. Surprisingly, 1D avoided engaging in politics, mischief, or significant blame. These charming, whimsical representations of ambition-driven youth and playfulness gave the globe a pleasant impression of healthy Britishness as the nation steadily fell apart around them. Styles served as 1D's Donny Osmond and David Cassidy. He realized early on that he didn't need to acquire an audience and win them over to his charms. Instead, he only needed to shape and grow his sizable base because he had emerged from Saturday night, primetime TV, with a face the internet would do the hard marketing job with. He has a lot of benevolent, upbeat, sometimes scruffy, and even endearingly amateurish energy as a performer. His greatest charm is his ability to glide arrogantly above the pop machine, unconcerned with what anyone else is doing. Styles' tunes are impervious to criticism because they are neither destined nor created to be revered as timeless classics. The flawless glossy sheen of Watermelon Sugar, As It Was, or music from a sushi restaurant does not seek profundity. The eatery in question might either Wagamama, where he originally dined, or Nabu, where he eventually settled. He performs songs about love, generosity, and gentleness. He enjoys using the fruit metaphor to promote sex. A Harry Styles song is bubbly and beautiful. It is designed to bring back memories of a time, or what it was like to be living in the 2020 seconds, when he managed to rise above the tumult of daily life to rule the universe by merely trapping the desires of his audience in a butterfly net. In order to prepare for his solo career, a 1D associate once said that Harry studied Mick Jagger's performance every night on the tour bus. He has performed as if he were a one-man Duran Duran, performing songs that are both original enough to define fashion yet created outside of it. He also immediately exhibited physical similarities to John Taylor, heartthrob bassist of Duran Duran, whose debut solo rendition of the 1980s hit album Smash Hits became the magazine's best-selling issue. His music constantly puts external pleasure before internal anguish and has an expensive, sleek, well-intentioned tone. Harry Styles is a modern pop outlier at the top tier because no one wants to listen to his heartbreak record.